What a great career Dwayne Wade has had. All-NBA 8 times, 3 titles, 13 All-Stars. And Paul Pierce recently said on ESPN, Caron, that he feels he had a better career than Dwayne Wade.
Well, look, Paul Pierce, the truth, he had an amazing career. And, you can't sell him short for anything he's been able to accomplish. But I think true nobility is not being superior to Dwayne Wade. I think true nobility is being superior to your former self. And I think that's the measuring stick. And I think Paul should, try to always continue to be a better version of himself, not be a better version of Dwayne Wade. So when you talk about career comparisons, I hate when we do that. I really do, because why can't they both be great in that respective space? But since we're going down that path and we're talking about how great they were, and Paul brought up the discussion of who was better, and he felt like he was better in his prime, you look at what Dwayne Wade's been able to accomplish. And Paul was a hell of a player. But Dwayne, two-way guy, perennial all-star. Paul was that too. You look at the shot blocking ability. D. Wade, best shot blocking two-guard ever to play the game of basketball. 3-time all-defensive player. And when you tell the story of basketball and you talk about the top 3 two-guards ever to play the game of basketball, here's your list. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, or Allen Iverson, pick your choice. And that's how that list will start and end. But when you talk about the best small forwards ever to play the game of basketball, LeBron James, Larry Bird, Dr. J, Kevin Durant, all those guys, and he's just probably a little bit from 5 on out on the outside looking in. So, but look, they both was great players. And, I'm a fan of both, and I love what they brought to the game. And you can't tell the story of basketball without mentioning either of them. So I think that discussion don't need to be had. They both was great.
Where are you on this?
I'm right with Caron. Like, 2 Hall of Famers, they should never be compared at this point in time because they play 2 different positions. I don't think he should have been in a position to compare himself to D. Wade, but they'll both be Hall of Famers. And they both have had an amazing impact on our game. D. Wade was a two-way player. D. Wade, 3-time all-defensive team, and he has a scoring championship. So he's played multiple roles in his NBA journey. He's been a Finals MVP, a champion, all-defensive team, all-NBA. He has better numbers across the board than Paul Pierce, but I don't even feel comfortable comparing them to because we shouldn't have to.
So it's just interesting to see the conversation come out. When you just look at it on a sheet of paper, if you're being non-political about it, I mean, Dwayne Wade had the better career with the accolades that he accomplished.
Yeah, but it shouldn't. I'll say this time and time again, all due respect to the truth, Paul Pierce, but it should never have come to that. And it shouldn't even be talked about on that platform. That's something that's barbershop talk, or, kicking it at a NBA function somewhere else, amongst the fellas in the brotherhood or the fraternity. But outside of that, it shouldn't even come to that where, publicly you're comparing yourself to one of the greats. And you should let the fans do that. Let the fan base do that, but it shouldn't be you.